Hello, beautiful. Welcome to today's tarot reading. We are going to be focusing today on a reading based on what the hell is going on in your love life. I am personally very excited to jump on into it. I'm interested to see what pops up. Before we get into the piles, this is just a reminder that I do have personal readings available in my description box. If you are wanting those, check those out. If they're out of stock, message me. Also, before we jump on into it, this is your reminder that tarot is a divination tool. It's an intuitive practice, so please do just take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, it's not that serious. Leave it behind. Also, there is nuance to every conversation. I'm aware of that, and now you are aware of that. With all of that being said, here is a clip of the files right now. All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group number 1 with our rainbow moonstone, group number 3 with the lepidolite, and group number 4 with the witch's rune, which is a wave which talks about renewal. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than one pile, you're welcome to do so. With this specific one, I perhaps would not do that, but these are your piles. All right, you've now picked your pile. Check out the description box. That's where the timestamps will be, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading all about what the hell is happening in your love life. So this could be present or future. The past could come up a little bit, but we are going to try to mostly focus on the present and the future of what is going to be happening in your love life. I have yet to find my other dice, so we are still stuck with one. I hope that is okay with you. If not, that's too bad because we only have one. So we have Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello, Aries. We have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello, my baby Capricorn. The mother and the father. Hello, Cancer. Okay, girly, we love you. Taurus. And Virgo. We are just missing Scorpio. All of my favorites have shown up besides my little baby Scorpio. So hello, Scorpio. Shout out to you. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start our shuffle. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, check out the description box. I have those available. I'm also taking requests for the hour-long reading. So if you want an hour-long reading, please do message me. I'm not going to have them like in stock, but I will cater to your needs if you are wanting an hour-long reading. Also, they are all video readings, you guys. None of them are written anymore. I stopped doing that quite a while ago. They are all video readings, so you will be receiving a video. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. What is going on? Six of Pentacles. Generosity is showing up for you guys, group number 1, with your love life. What the hell is going on with group number 1's love life? Oh, okay. I like this. I like this a lot, group number 1. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Knight, our beautiful Knight of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and then up here we have the Knight of Wands. So, starting off with the 6 of Pentacles right here. The 6 of Pentacles, group number 1, is a card that talks about generosity. As you can see here in the depiction, there is that a man? Is that a woman? That's an individual. There is an individual standing up who is handing out resources to these two people who are kneeling beneath this person, begging for resources, whether it's money, food, whatever it is. So the way that I see this, for those of you who are in a relationship, it's very possible that your partner is becoming more generous with you, is wanting to share more with you. Maybe they are wanting to cohabitate. If you were already married, it's possible that your partner is getting you a really special gift. For those of you who are single, You are avoiding any love that is not generous, which for the girlies, which most of you are out there watching this, congratulations, you are finding a generous man or a generous woman, and I love that for you guys. The next card we have, group number 1, is the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups, group 1, is a card that talks about being really happy and content and satisfied and having what you need, right? It's like, I have everything that I need and I'm feeling good about this situation. The next card we have is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a card that talks about a love offer coming in. Somebody who wants to be romantic, somebody who's coming in with this beautiful romantic gesture. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve and they are ready to offer you up love. They're ready to offer you up commitment. They're ready to be very romantic. So again, depending on your situation, whether you're single or in a relationship, this is going to represent or show up in your life differently for everybody, but this is an increase of romance coming into your life, okay? Now, the next card we have is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is a card that speaks about unexpected things occurring. So for some of you, right, I can see this as a proposal for some of you. Why? Generosity. Getting a ring that perhaps is really nice, or listening to you about the type of ring that you want, being really happy and content, a romantic gesture, a surprise. To me, it sounds like we're setting up the stage for an engagement. Now, this could also, though, just be representing, again, your partner getting you a really nice gift. If you are single, this is like you meeting somebody who you were not expecting to meet, who is romantic and sweet and kind and generous, and who wants to offer all these beautiful things to you. We also have this Ace of Swords, and this is a breakthrough, okay? The breakthrough is, I feel like, representing the breakthrough in romance. So again, for those of you who picked this pile, you're experiencing an increase of romance, happiness, and satisfaction in your relationship. If you've been struggling with your partner, I believe communication is going to become easier. Your partner is going to become a little bit more gentle, a little bit more understanding. I feel like the flow and the connection between the two of you is improving or increasing in satisfaction. Now, again, for those of you single, this feels very much like somebody unexpectedly coming into your life. And then the last card, the last tarot card that we have up here is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, group number 1, is simply just representing an increase in passion and excitement and going after what you want. If I'm being completely honest, I can't really get into what I feel this is talking about because of YouTube's restrictions, but for those of you who are adults, this is giving juicy, exciting, slippery, firm energy. So if that's making sense, if you're connecting to that, congrats. I do feel like that area of your relationship is becoming very exciting. All right. What is coming up for group number 1 in regards to love? Oh, wait, that's so precious. We have trust. So trust showing up for you guys, group number 1. Obviously in a relationship, this is magical. And I want to say this, you guys, it's completely fair, in my personal opinion, to have trust issues. It's completely fair to not trust human beings, right? I feel like humans, and I know people hate it when I say this, but it's just reality. You can hate it if you want, but humans are disappointing. We are imperfect. We make mistakes. We disappoint people, whether we do it intentionally, whether we do it by accident. Like, it's just in our nature to be imperfect, right? So I really do want you guys to keep that in mind, that it's okay to lack complete and total trust in somebody. That just means, you're intelligent. But this is telling us in the reading that, like, your relationship is stepping up in regards to the amount of trust you have with your partner. You feel like you can lean on your partner. You feel like you have more trust with your partner. You feel like you can depend on them a little more. And again, for those of you who are single, this is beautiful because this is telling me that you are meeting somebody who you feel very much like you can trust. Now, for those of you who are single, I do just want to say this. I am going to, essentially, I'm going to find a timeline for you guys for when this person's coming into your life. Because obviously, if you're single, they are not currently in your life. So I want to get a timeline for you guys about when they're coming in. For those of you in a relationship, obviously that portion of the reading will not be relevant, so I'll save that for the very, very end. We have a guardian angel here as well. So for a lot of you, this could be somebody who's coming into your life where like your ancestors have approved of them or your guides have approved of them. Somebody with integrity, somebody who's very similar to yourself. It's also very possible, those of you who are in a relationship, right, that this person has been brought into your life for a reason. This person has been brought into your life because you and them have a mission or something to complete in this lifetime together. So a guardian angel to me is just essentially saying that this is a fated connection. This is a union of two humans, two individuals, two souls. You guys are meant to experience this relationship in this life. Can I get a message? We have Aquarius and Gemini. So Sun, Moon, Rising, again, if this is your sign, congratulations. This could also be your partner sign. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. All right, so it's very possible, again, that you guys are experiencing a higher level of socialization in your relationship. So perhaps you and your partner are going out, engaging in more activities together. Maybe you're going on more date nights. Maybe you guys are sharing more adventures together. This could also be like hanging out with friends together, right? Or sharing intellectual ideas, having really stimulating conversations. I know for me, this is such an INTJ thing of me to say, but I genuinely do believe that my attraction is very based on how much somebody can mentally stimulate me. So having stimulating and intellectual conversations is very exciting for me personally. This could be representing that, like you and your partner having more of that. Or again, if you're single, this person coming into your life could share a lot of those qualities that you are looking for. We also have Aquarius here, and this is originality, progressive imagings. Aquarius tends to be an energy that is very unique. Tends to be an energy where they believe or they feel like they are meant to help the world or do something for the greater good, or that's very much Aquarius energy. I do see this potentially as you and your partner going out of your way to do new things together, to build new memories together. I also see this potentially as you guys wanting to help others. This is forward thinking, right? So planning for the future as well comes up with this. Thinking about how can we solve this problem that we may have been having so that we don't have to run into this again? How can we improve this aspect of our relationship? Okay. I want one more astrology card for you guys. Okay. What are you? Libra, consideration, fairness, and harmony. So what is this saying, you guys? Yes, there's perhaps more consideration, fairness, and harmony coming into your relationship. Or again, those of you who are single, you are meeting somebody who possesses these qualities, the yin to your yang, the yang to your yin. However, what I am actually taking from these cards now that all three are out is the fact that communication is going to be extremely harmonious. Why? Because the air signs represent communication, just like the earth signs represent like money and stability. I mean, the earth signs don't literally represent money, but stability, right? The water signs represent emotions. The fire signs represent passion. I understand that I am minimizing the meanings of all these signs and the elements and blah, blah, blah. I'm giving you a very generic definition of this, but a generic definition of all the air signs is communication and intellect. So this is telling me that the communication in your relationship is improving. And again, those of you who are single, the communication with this person is going to come with a lot of ease. All right. What the hell is going on kiss. The sublimation of love, eternal loyalty, noble sacrifice. So this is an epic love, you guys, right? Romeo and Juliet. This is a scene where they kick the bucket. Don't do that. Don't recommend that. But what I do recommend is you guys fully embracing this love. You guys fully putting your entire heart and soul into this relationship. Being eternally loyal to your partner. Noble sacrifice. All relationships require sacrifice. However, right, again, I'm not suggesting this. This is not what, don't do that. But sacrifices in relationships are normal. Compromising in relationships is normal, right? I do believe that this is an increase again of romance. We have a dark deal. This is a wrong decision in an incorrect direction. So what is that referencing? I feel like for some of you, there is this concern or this worry. I feel like for most of you, you're in a relationship where you're happy and you're satisfied, but there could be this concern of like, did I do the right thing? Is this the wrong decision? There's a lot of overthinkers here in this group. And I just want to say this. You did not make the wrong decision. You are not in the incorrect direction, okay? I very much believe that this group has chosen wisely when it comes to their partner. And again, those of you who are single, you are choosing wisely. And you do not need to overthink this too much. You do not need to get stressed or worked up or scared to fully love this person. I do believe that this is a connection that is very much in alignment with where you are supposed to go and who you're supposed to be. I believe this is a very beneficial relationship for not just your partner, but also you. Can I get a message? What the hell is going on for group number one's love life? We have healing. So obviously that would be for those of you in a relationship. No relationship is perfect, so perhaps there's a tremendous amount of healing going on for you guys. Now, for those of you who are single, there could have been hurt or pain in your past relationship. This is representing healing from that, moving on from that and feeling strong in the fact that like you are capable of love, you are open to love, you are healed from the past. Now, I know at times that can sound far-fetched, especially if you are in the thick of heartbreak. But I do believe that healing is possible, especially when it comes to heartbreak or a separation of a relationship. I do believe that betrayal trauma is a lot different than just going through a breakup. So I don't want to minimize that, but I also do want to recognize the fact that healing is here. And I do believe that for you, group number one, you guys are healing and moving forward in either this new love or in your current relationship, especially because we do have trust here for the second time. So some of you may have been in a relationship or may be in a relationship where your partner in the past has given you reasons not to trust them or has made you afraid to trust them. I don't ever want to spin a fairy tale or a folly and be like, oh my God, you're going to trust this person, it's going to be completely okay. I do believe that it is okay to not 100% trust anyone. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Perhaps that is me being jaded. However, I personally don't feel like that's the case, obviously. I think it's okay to trust someone as much as you are capable of trusting. And I believe for those of you where you've had issues in your relationship, it seems to me that there's a lot of healing here. It does seem like trust is improving. It's okay if it never completely improves, okay? That's fine. Again, humans are inherently disappointing. Humans make mistakes. Humans require forgiveness. Like that just is what it is, okay? For those of you who are entering into a new relationship, this is representing the foundation of this relationship being really strong and built on trust. Desire, which is passion, excitement, right? Rubbing our naughty bits together. Love that. I think desire is a very important ingredient when it comes to romantic relationships, and I would love to dive into that deeper, but you know, that's this isn't that kind of channel, so. Can I please get a message for group number one? So there's a lot of networking here. I do believe that you and your partner are either meeting through like a networking event or a work event, socializing, okay? Or again, if you are already in a relationship, it's very possible that you and your current partner are going out more and experiencing more social events. Sorry about the cough. There's potential for paths to cross in the workplace or through our professional endeavors. Network could also be social network, you guys. So social media, Instagram. If you use Facebook, maybe Facebook, TikTok, Snap. I don't want to say Snapchat. Please don't meet somebody on Snapchat. Anyways, unavailable. I am currently in a relationship with the wrong person, but I will find my way to you eventually. So for those of you who are single, this person may currently be in a relationship and they are trying to wiggle their way out. Okay, they're trying to shimmy their way out of that relationship. Be patient, okay? All good things come to those who wait. And let's do a final shuffle for everybody in group 1. What is going on in their love life? What can be expected? I love that. Glamour and peace. Into the mirror, I now see the realm of possibilities. So I'm seeing this for you guys, group number 1, as your relationship entering a stage where like the possibilities are endless. If you want to get married, marriage is very possibly in your future. If you want to have a family with this person, that is still open for possibility, right? It does seem to me that your relationship, if you are in a relationship, is either maintaining its health and increasing in its happiness, or it's improving in its health, and you guys are healing from past hurt and past pain, and you guys are working through your issues and things are getting better and stronger, and you guys are moving in a really good direction. And for those of you who are single, again, the realm of possibility is completely open. Your entire future with this person that you are going to be meeting is open. So this could be your husband, this could be your soulmate, this could be your wife, right? Your life partner, whatever verbiage you want to use. And then we have peace. Bridge, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. There's peace entering into your love life, group number 1. And that truly, coming from someone who's experienced chaos, trust me, that is the most beautiful thing that you can experience in any relationship, is peace and belief that the future is going to be beautiful and amazing, and having hope and having love and romance and feeling mentally stimulated, and the trust is either healing or increasing. And I'm just so happy for you guys, group number 1. So for those of you in a relationship, this part of the reading is no longer going to be relevant for you. For those of you who are single, we are about to get a timeline. So let's do that. Can I please get in the spring one more? When? In April. Okay. So for a lot of you, April could be very significant of when you're meeting this person. For the rest of you, look out for spring. Unfortunately, we do not have a year here. There is not the year 2025. There is not the year 2026. But in spring, in April, keep that in mind. For some of you, it could be this next year. For others of you, it may be later on. But that is what I have for you guys, group number 1. Thank you so much, my little beautiful babies. I love you. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and that is all I got. So, bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and start off with our little die we have. Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well. I love you. Hello, Virgo. I love you so much. Saggy. I do love you. I do love you, but you know, I love to tussle with you a little more. We have Libra. Hello, Libra. Aries. Hello, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. And Pisces. Hello, Pisces. My little fishy. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start our shuffle. What the hell is going on with group number 2's love life? Did something flip? I don't think so. Okay. What the hell is going on with the group What is this? What is this, group 2? Okay. Hold on. I don't think this is in order, but that's okay. One more. Oh, magic. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, Death, the Queen of Pennies, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So, this is definitely my group that is suffering from a wee bit of anxiety. Don't worry, you guys. Everything is working out. Please do not be anxious. This is a good message. Everything is fine. So, love you the most. Let's continue. First card, Six of Cups. Next card, Death. We're going to read these two together. We're walking away from something old, crusty, dusty, busted, okay? We're leaving it in the past. I believe this because the Six of Cups is talking about revisiting our past, thinking about the past, reminiscing on the past. Maybe an old boyfriend has hit you up in the DMs. Maybe he's texted, maybe he's called, maybe she's called. And, we're revisiting things from our past in regards to our love life. For those of you in a relationship, maybe you're feeling a little hot and bothered about something that your partner has done a year ago, 6 months ago, last week. You're upset, you're annoyed, you're a little bit like, I feel some type of way about it. This is our past in regards to our love life. I do believe whatever this is for you guys, you are letting it pass on. You are letting it die. You are letting it wither away, and you are moving on, okay? I don't believe you're allowing your past to control you or to hold you back. I don't believe you're allowing your past to prevent you from moving forward. Okay, so if you are staying in this relationship with this person, group number 2, you're not allowing what they did in the past to prevent you from trying and moving forward in the relationship. For those of you where this is an ex, I believe that you're moving on. You're letting this go. You're like, oh, he texted me. I don't really care. And you're moving on, all right? Love that. For those of you who are single, same gist, right? It's like something happened in the past in regards to your love life. Maybe it's a lack of love that took place in your love life. And you're like, oh, gee willikers. Why? Like, where is the love? Where is the adoration? Where is the respect? Why are people not, where are my flowers? Leave that in the past, okay? Your ideology in regards to love, your belief in regards to love, we are leaving these negative things in the past. Oh, so sorry. Moving forward to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card that speaks on balance, okay? Having balance between work and your personal life. So group number 2, you are being blessed with letting go of the past. I'm sorry, I keep wiggling the camera. I'm going to stop now. Letting go of the past and also being able to move forward in your life, focus on work, focus on having fun with your friends, focus on building a strong relationship. This is balance, okay? The next card we have is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, you guys, is celebration, stability, and consistency. Sometimes I do see this as a marriage. So for some of you, you could be getting married in the near future. For some of you, this is representing having stability and consistency in your relationship, or finding a relationship in which you are experiencing more stability and consistency. Now, we also have walking away and anxiety. So again, this is revisiting this energy here. We are walking away and letting go of our past, okay? The anxiety, I believe, is something that we are also leaving behind. The reason I'm saying all of this, you guys, is because the last tarot card that showed up for you is what? The freaking Star, okay? The Star is all about faith and hope and believing that the future can be beautiful and magical and amazing. So I see this as you guys leaving behind these negative beliefs, leaving behind these negative experiences, and not allowing those negative experiences to dictate your future. You're saying, I deserve better. I deserve goodness. I deserve love and happiness. And these things that happened in the past, they sucked. They were awful. And I recognize that, but I'm not going to allow that to be my future. So that is what I see for you guys. Goodness, wish fulfillment, okay, belief in the future. And again, stability is showing up here as well. For some of you, marriage is taking place. So let's go ahead and move forward. Can I have a message for group? Not you getting the star twice. Okay. We have relax. Find joy in the simple things or the simple pleasures and just being together. So when this comes up, it feels very much like an easy relationship. It feels like a relationship where we get to relax. We're not stressed. Anxiety's gone. Anxiety, we don't know her. She doesn't live here anymore. She has dismissed herself from the class, okay? Relax. It's simple. It's sitting on the couch with your partner watching a scary movie together or watching your favorite show, right? Like that is what this energy represents. Feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling relaxed, a peaceful love, okay? For those of you who are single as well, I did mention this in the last pile, at the very end of the reading, I am going to try to get a timeline for you in regards to when you are meeting this person that I'm describing, when you're going to be experiencing this relationship that we're talking about. For those of you who are in a relationship, obviously, we're just talking about, the person you're with. So we have the star here, and it says your hope and optimism are powerful magnets for you right now. So essentially the star is saying, your wishes, your dreams, your desires, that's bringing what you want out of the situation, right? This is a powerful magnet. Your optimism is bringing forward what it is that you've wished for. So for those of you in a relationship, if you want to get married, or for those of you who are married, if you're wanting your marriage to improve or become more passionate or exciting again, your optimism and your belief that these things are possible with this person is what's bringing that into your life. So the more you believe that goodness and love and peace is coming into your relationship, the more that's going to happen, okay? For those of you who are single, same thing. Your optimism in regards to love is going to be a magnet for you. I genuinely believe that the people who are the most unhappy, the people who are lonely, are the people who are like, ugh, love doesn't exist. Everybody's awful. Everybody's this, everybody's that. And yes, humans are disappointing. But that doesn't mean love doesn't exist. That doesn't mean that everybody's just going to treat you like trash and garbage and you're doomed to an eternity of misery. Like that is not the mindset to have. So moving forward, we have abundance. Okay, I love that this is a love reading, but also the universe is like, and you're getting your bag. You're in your coin. Anyways, abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. So yes, 100% open your heart. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, group number 2, I really feel like it's important for you guys to have a positive mindset in regards to love and relationships, because that is what's going to bring you the most positive outcome when it comes to love and relationships, okay? Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Oh my goodness. Then we have true love here, and this says a deep and enduring connection. A deep and enduring connection going beyond the superficial attraction, true love. So for those of you in a relationship, if your relationship is lacking abuse, if your relationship is lacking cheating, if your relationship is lacking severely negative qualities, congratulations, this is true love. For those of you who are married and again lacking these truly negative qualities or experiences, congratulations, this is true love. I do believe that there may be almost like a reigniting of that love or reintroducing yourself to that experience of loving your partner. For those of you who are single, this is even more exciting because this is a new love coming into your life. This is a deep and enduring connection. I know a lot of people don't like when I bring up the obvious of like, well, if this relationship is toxic, then obviously this isn't for you. But I never want to encourage anybody who's in a difficult situation, who's being cheated on or who's being abused physically, mentally, in other ways. I never want to encourage you to stay with somebody like that, because obviously I believe you deserve better. And, when you're speaking in a group, I feel like it's important to state those things for the individuals who are in those situations. You are deserving of this love. And if your partner is hurting you consistently, specifically like in a way that's not acceptable, like physical abuse or cheating or things like this, you deserve better than that. And that is not true love, right? That is not abundant love. You deserve abundant love. You deserve true love. And you need to continue to have hope that that's out there for you. Okay. Let's go ahead. I don't know why I picked up this deck, but I do want to see what's here. This tends to be a little bit of a brutal deck. So we have silence, frozen, no words, and a stone wall. Stonewalling is abusive, you guys. This could be, okay, then we have clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. So clarity is coming through for you guys in your love life. I also want to say this, because we are entering into the colder months, for those of you in a healthy relationship where you, right, things are healthy, maybe things are a little bit stagnant, I do see the winter perhaps presenting an opportunity for you guys to spend more time at home together or spend more time bonding, specifically for those of you where it's like gonna snow where you are at. It feels like there may be an opportunity during like a snowy day to bond with your partner, to become closer with your partner, or to reignite old flames with your partner. For those of you who are single, I think that this may also be a time where you're not experiencing very much going on in your love life, right? Where there is kind of a lack of movement. We have clarity here. This is truth, intentions, and honesty. Obviously, I believe that is what's happening for you guys in your love life. You are receiving more honesty. You're receiving clarity in your relationship. For those of you who are single, you're receiving a partner who has the ability to be honest with you, who wants to be clear with their intentions, right? Can I have a message? We have temperament with the lion. Hello, Leo. Hello, Aquarius as well with the star. And Scorpio with death. Hello. So temperament, alignment, and loyalty. So, I believe your love life is going to feel very aligned. Again, if you're in a relationship, you're going to feel very much reconnected with your partner, aligned with your partner. The temperament, I'm seeing this, right, as like two people who are compatible with each other. Temperament it doesn't go one way or another, right? I feel like the kind of person that would work well for me, or the kind of person that would be compatible with myself, is going to be different than the kind of person that's going to be compatible with you, right? And that all comes down to like temperament and personality and the way somebody reacts to this, the way somebody communicates about that, like temperament. So I'm seeing this as alignment with you and your partner in regards to temperament. And then we also have loyalty with the dog, which I do think is very important when it comes to love and relationships. I'm not somebody who personally believes you can love more than one person at the same time when it comes to romantic love. Maybe I'm closed-minded with that. Maybe I don't have a clear understanding. However, I think it's very difficult to genuinely and wholeheartedly love more than one person in a romantic way at the same time. Sure. Loyalty is showing up for you guys. Congratulations. Your partner is going to maintain loyalty, which I really shouldn't be congratulating you, because that kind of is just the standard, the bare minimum. Your partner should be loyal to you. Anyways, I don't think I want this deck. Let's move on over to this deck. Can I? Oh. Okay, you guys are working on your garden together. I'm sure you guys have heard me explain this card so many times. The garden is essentially representing your relationship, and the more work you put on it or put into it, the more beautiful, the more abundant, the more prosperous your garden will be. That's representing you and your partner coming together and putting effort into the garden. Okay. I had to pause, guys, because I completely forgot. We have this. Okay. What is this representing? Adult time. Show. Your spicy life is getting exciting. You're expressing your adult desires, your passion, your need for love and excitement. Yep. I would go more into this, but for obvious reasons, I cannot. So I'm going to flip this over, actually. So sorry about that. There is, parts. So, okay, beautiful. We have the garden and the gardener. So effort is being put into your relationship. You are not going to have a partner who is complacent. You're not going to have a partner who just kind of sits back and is like, meh, the weeds need tending to. Don't know who's going to do that. The pipes need cleaning. Don't know who's going to do that, right? Like you have a partner who is tending to the garden and you are also tending to the garden, which is beautiful. Okay. Can I please have a message? Okay. For group number 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Group number 2. We have a reconciliation. This is someone from your past is returning to your life. Shikshakapsh. The death. Okay. Here's what I'll say with this. If you are open to reigniting an old flame, and again, there wasn't cheating, there wasn't abuse, there wasn't anything dark and spooky and ugly, then you can proceed how you wish. For most of you, I don't feel like you're going to do that. Again, because we have death here. Also, I do just want to say this. For some people, cheating is not the worst thing in the world. That's fine. I'm not here to judge anybody. What I will judge is you are not, and you're going to listen to me, you will not go back to a person who has physically harmed you or mentally harmed you in a significant way that has changed the way that you behave and interact with the world. You will not do that, okay? We are not about that. We are not supporting that. You will be judged for doing that, okay? Because that is not okay. And you are away from that person right now. You will remain away from that person, okay? We're not even going to speak the possibility of reconciliation into that situation. So, anyways, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So sorry. This goes for those of you who are single and in a relationship. It's so important to pour into yourself, to love on yourself, to honor yourself. Quite literally, the times in my relationship where I feel like my partner and I are the best, and maybe this is just in hetero situations, I can't speak for other situations, but in my experience, when the woman is taking care of herself and focusing on herself and worried about herself, that is when the relationship is good and healthy and great. So, guys, take care of yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself, pour into your hobbies, pour into your dreams. That is going to make your partner more romantically attracted to you, whether you're single or in a relationship. I do believe this is very important, okay? Don't skip out on your workout class. If you want to go to your workout class, don't skip out on it because you're like, oh, I want to stay in bed and snuggle my partner. No, get up and go. Don't miss your nail appointment because you're like, oh, I would rather do this or that with my partner. No, go to your freaking nail appointment. Do not do anything silly, like drop out of your educational situation. Do not do anything silly, like leave your job for your partner. Do not do anything silly, like give up who you are, your hobbies, your interests, what you need to do for you. Pour into yourself, all right? Especially for the girlies out there. Pour into yourself. And then we have new love. A new person has steered your romantic feelings. Woo. So for those of you in a relationship, obviously, I don't think this is a new love necessarily blossoming, but I do believe that this is going to be, again, your connection with your partner, almost like a recommitment or rediscovering each other, right? Rediscovering your wants, your desires, your physical needs, things like that. And for those of you who are single, this is a new love coming into your life. And I think that's a good note to leave the reading off on. So for all of you in a relationship, you are free to zippity doo-dah. For those of you who are single, now we're going to get into when. When, oh my goodness. Well, golly gee. I wish that this was a little bit sooner. So anywhere between now and 4 years from now, you guys are going to have this true love. You guys are going to have this new love. You guys are going to have this peaceful love where you are feeling very much at peace in your relationship. You're relaxed in your relationship. You're aligned with this person. There's loyalty. There's respect. There is hopes and beliefs that the future is going to be beautiful and amazing. You both are working on the garden together. This is a really healthy relationship, you guys, that I feel like I've picked up on in this reading. So if it takes 4 years, honestly, it seems worth it to me. If there was like chaos here and like drama and this and that, then I'd be like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, this isn't the vibe. But this relationship that I've described today, and I hope I've described it properly, but it seems very healthy, emotionally and mentally, even intimately. Like, it seems like you guys have a very healthy, intimate life as well. So I would definitely say this is worth waiting for. So I hope you're not too disappointed with that 4-year timeline, but that is what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am very excited for you guys. I love you so much. And that is all I got. So, bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac die. I have yet to find the second die, so we are just stuck with one. Let's go ahead and start the shuffle. We have Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Leo. Hello, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. And Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Let's go ahead, you guys, and start shuffling the cards. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do have personal readings available in my description box. If they're out of stock, please do message me. If you want an hour-long reading, please do request it, because I will not be having them just available. So, okay. Can I please get a message on what the hell is going on? This is so positive. Okay. Sorry, guys. I did go ahead and adjust the camera a little bit. The first card we have here is the Anchor. So let's take the meaning of this card away for just one moment. An anchor, when we're talking about a relationship showing up, to me, that's talking about consistency and stability. And feeling safe, feeling like I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about losing me. I'm here. So that's what I'm getting with the Anchor itself, the verbiage of this. Now, this card is actually representing the Emperor. The Emperor is masculine energy. He's a leader. He's usually very successful. He is positive, masculine energy. I believe what this card is talking about is more so the stability of this connection, the consistency of this connection, the safety that we are feeling in this connection, right? Even if it's 2 women here in this connection, and it doesn't need to be an emperor at all, but I would see that masculine energy showing up in a way that is protective, that is consistent, that is safe and stable. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys with this first card in regards to your love life. The next card we have here is the Ten of Cups, which is a husband and a wife and their child celebrating life and being excited and relishing in their love, relishing in the beauty that is their family. So if I'm just being honest, you guys, like, what's showing up for you guys so far with the Anchor and the Ten of Cups? It's family, it's consistency, it's stability, and it's safety. So I feel like these are all the things that you're experiencing in regards to your love life. For those of you who are single, I believe the next person you end up in a relationship with is going to be somebody who you are very, very serious about, somebody who you have potential to have a family with, and somebody who makes you feel like they aren't going to abandon you. We have the World here, and the World is representing wrapping up cycles, closing out chapters. I am going to go ahead and get some confirmation on that card in just a moment, but this is the end of an era. The next card we have here is the Chariot, and this is having the ability to push through difficulties, having the ability to push through obstacles. So not only is this a stable relationship, but this is a relationship in which you and your partner have the ability and the capability to overcome obstacles and challenges together. And pushing through things that perhaps are challenging to the relationship and improving from there. The last card that I pulled up here is Temperance, and Temperance is all about balance, right? Pouring from one cup into another, picking up the slack, recentering our focus. The way I'm seeing that in regards to a relationship reading, I do see it as yin and yang energy, the dark and the light, balance, right? So let's go ahead now and pull that confirmation card for the world. Can we please get some confirmation for group 3 about the world? A major arcana to confirm a major arcana. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, is a card that speaks about fate. It speaks about good luck, bad luck, but I want you guys to look at that more so than anything than just fate, okay? So a fated connection that is bringing about an ending of sorts, a fated connection or a fated union that is bringing about closure. So there we are with that. Let's go ahead and move forward to our oracles. Can I please... We have a blue moon here, believe in the impossible, and we also have work through your fears. So with this blue moon, I do believe that it is going to require, this relationship is going to require for you and your partner to believe in the impossible. I also believe that this is talking about the rarity of this connection. So perhaps this connection with your partner is going to be a connection unlike something that you've experienced before, or perhaps will experience again. We have work through your fears, working through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. I do believe that there are challenging aspects to this connection, but challenging aspects in a positive way that's going to bring both of you growth and improvements, right? Working through fears, working through obstacles together. Some of you may have unresolved wounds that you have to work through, and you will be working through with this person. For those of you in a relationship, the way I see this is essentially your relationship coming to a point perhaps where you guys are wanting to choose to settle down or wanting to have children together. Maybe you guys are currently working through difficulties and being really scared about like, what is the future of this? Like, how are we going to come out of this situation that we have found ourselves in, or this struggle, this complication, whatever it may be. I do believe you guys will be able to work through it because we have the Chariot here, but you'll be able to work through it if you both want that, right? If you're the only person in the relationship who's trying or who's putting in effort, if you're the only person in the relationship who sees the rarity or sees how unique your guys' love is, then this relationship can't, right? No relationship can work if only one person is doing the work. So I do believe for those of you who are in a connection and you feel like it needs healing or you feel like it needs improving, you're capable of doing that as long as both of you have the desire to do so. And again, I do feel like perhaps children are involved or will be involved in this situation. Can we have one more for group number? There we go. Emotions are running high. A supermoon. So it does seem like your love life is going to be experiencing heightened emotions at this time. Again, this could be good, this could be bad. It really does depend on your guys' situation. And unfortunately, the cards are being a little bit vague. So I feel like it can go either way, depending on where you are at. Perhaps with the more information we get, the better I can determine whether or not the emotions that are running high are good or bad. But regardless, expect heightened emotions in regards to your relationships and your love life. We have clarity here. This is Virgo energy. So clarity is talking about obviously being able to see clear. It's very possible some of you perhaps have felt like you've not had the ability to see things with complete clarity up until this point. So you are receiving clarity. We have passion as well. So passion could be a part of why our emotions are running high, because we're passionate about the situation, we're passionate about our partner, about our relationship, and we're wanting things to work out in a favorable manner. All right, let's continue. Can I have temporary? An X is involved. So if that is the case, group number 3, my suggestion, my advice to you would be to leave. If somebody treats you like you are an option or like you are just one person on the team, personally, my advice would be leave. You can do better. You deserve better. If you don't want to do that, that's completely and totally up to you. But if an X is involved and there's not a reasonable explanation, such as like, oh, we have kids together, or oh, I do think that there are reasons for this at times, but for the most part, if this is something where your partner is putting their past in front of you or before you, that is a red flag, and I would walk away. We have temporary, okay? So whatever you're going through right now, group number 3 is temporary. All right. If you're going through a rough patch in your relationship, it's very possible that that's temporary. Either you guys are finding a solution or you're moving on, right? If you are single right now and you're feeling stagnant or you're feeling exhausted or you're like, oh, when am I going to meet somebody? That is temporary. It's going to change. So don't get too wound up about what is currently going on in your love life, because it's temporary and things are going to be changing. We also have talk more, and I am, one of those corny people that believes communication is key, which obviously communication is definitely key when it comes to all relationships, when it comes to platonic relationships, relationships with your family members, relationships with co-workers, your romantic partners. Communication is key. So communicating your expectations, your boundaries, your desires is going to be really important for you guys, either in your current relationship, talking more and having deeper conversations or more meaningful conversations. It's also very possible for those of you who are single, finding somebody who you feel safe to talk to, finding someone who you feel safe to open up to. These may be important things in the upcoming future for your love life. I'm sorry, I keep coughing, you guys. It's been a long day of me filming. And like I've said 100 times now, I am recovering from COVID. So sorry about that. I'm trying my best to cut the camera when I have to cough, but can I please get a message for group 3 in regards to what the hell is going on in their love life? Can I get... Okay. Unworthy. Our love will be the greatest love you've ever known. Do you have doubts about your worthiness to receive this love? Okay, so some of you are about to receive a love that quite literally is going to be like the love of your life, your dream person. Don't mess that up through being insecure or through not addressing your addictions or your issues or your insecurities. And when I say insecurities, you guys, I don't mean like basic boundaries and respect. I do believe, especially right in the year 2024, society has twisted many people's minds to believe that wanting basic respect and wanting to feel loyalty in your relationship or wanting to feel respected and honored in a relationship is like, oh, you're insecure because you don't want me, blah, 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 blah. That is not insecurity. That is quite literally you being like, I'm a human being and I can quite literally do better than this. I deserve respect. I deserve somebody who's loyal to me, someone who's not lusting after other people. You are worthy of this love, okay? So back on track with what I was saying. Do not allow your doubts about yourself to stop you from experiencing this love or believing that you deserve this love. Because I do believe many of you who pick this pile are about to receive a love or a relationship in which this person quite literally is the love of your life. We have mistaken. I'm not the person who is in your life right now. Have you mistaken the wrong person for your soulmate? That's the thing about this pile, you guys. It seems very... It's interesting because going back to the world, right? Going back to the world and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like fate and something coming to a close. To start the reading off, we had the Anchor and we had the Ten of Cups. It seems to me for a lot of you, and this may incorporate a bit of our past, but it seems to me for a lot of you, there is somebody you are either currently with who is not your soulmate or who is not the love of your life. And you're trying to make that relationship work, or you're trying to like fight through difficulties with that person, but they are a temporary person, okay? For those of you where you just got out of a relationship, let's stretch it back to a year and a half ago, okay? If you've been in a relationship the last year and a half, and you've split up with that person and you felt like that person was your person, and then you've been single, I want you to know you did not make a mistake. That person was not your person. Your person is still coming into your life. But for some of you, you are still holding on to this mistaken person. For some of you, you're still holding on to this individual who is not in alignment with yourself. And that chapter is going to be closing out, okay? This seems like a little bit more of a complicated reading than the rest of the ones that I've done today. Because it's not straightforward and black and white. It is very much giving like you are entering into a very harmonious relationship, or your next relationship is going to be one that is solid and consistent, one that you want to have a family with. It's going to be a very strong relationship. But it does feel like in order to get there, we have to close out that chapter. We have to end that book and move on to the next one. And that mistaken card is kind of triggering me to see all these other cards differently. So let's go ahead and continue our shuffle. Can I please get forgiveness, reducing burden? So to reduce a burden, you guys, you don't necessarily have to allow that person back into your life or to accept behavior that is unacceptable. Forgiveness doesn't require acceptance of being mistreated. Forgiveness is simply saying like, okay, this thing that you did or this past event that I went through is no longer going to hold such a grasp on me that makes me feel as if I'm incapable of love, or that makes me feel as if I am not worthy of love. I'm going to forgive my past self. I'm going to forgive my past partner or my current partner, and I'm choosing to let this situation go because I deserve to be happy. And I don't deserve to hold on to this anger. I don't deserve to hold on to this resentment anymore. What the hell is going on? Solitude. Calm down, listen to your inner voice, reduce anxiety. So for some of you, your love life is going to continue being this sitting with oneself, right? Reducing your anxiety, focusing on yourself. Solitude. Crossing a barrier, overcoming obstacles with that Chariot, right? Overcoming obstacles is a really big thing here, I feel. Especially right with that overcoming fears as well. Inner strength and independence. So, oh, there's one more over here. Secret help, keeping secrets, anonymous and goodwill, seeking out therapy. I'm a big believer in therapy, you guys. I really, really think that therapy is so helpful, and I know it's expensive. So obviously if you can't afford it, I'm not trying to be like classist and be like, you can't afford to go to therapy, then like, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm really not. But like, if you can afford to go to therapy, please, 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 please do it, because you deserve somebody that you can talk to. You deserve to get the burdens off of your chest. But essentially, this is what I'm getting, guys. If you're in a relationship, especially if that relationship is unhealthy, if your relationship is healthy and beautiful and wonderful, maybe you should go check out one of the other piles. Because this particular group feels like a group that is either single or about to enter into their single era. And during the process of working through your fears and forgiving and healing and doing all that, you will be then finding somebody who is more stable, who has the ability to offer you more stability, more consistency, somebody who has the ability to offer you this family dynamic, somebody who is this rare blue moon. And I'm so sorry, you guys, but if your partner is cheating on you, if your partner is flirting with other people or disrespecting you or liking bikini pics on Instagram, like if your partner's, guess what? That's not rare. That is not rare. Okay. You can spit in any direction you like and find another individual who is doing the same thing. That is not rare. Your partner, the love of your life, group number 3, is going to be somebody who is this blue moon. This person is going to be a rare person. This person's going to be unlike the majority of other people, okay? And that is a good thing. If your current partner reminds you of your ex, or if your current partner reminds you of your friend's boyfriend, or if your current partner acts like this person, like, guess what? That's not the love of your life. That is not the love of your life. Is not out here disrespecting you, okay? The love of your life is not out here making you feel as if you're asking for too much. The love of your life is most definitely not involved with their ex. No, they are not. Again, unless there's like reason, children, home, long-standing relationship. That's I get it, okay? But no, the love of your life is not doing that. So I'm seeing chapters in your love life closing, group number 3, and entering into a stage of solitude, crossing barriers, being independent, finding your inner strength, potentially going and seeking therapy or going to a good friend and like expressing everything that you've gone through, working through your fears, working through your anxiety, and coming out the other end of that ready and prepared to meet your anchor, to experience your 10 of Cups, to find and experience your blue moon, okay? Now, because I feel in my heart that everybody here is single, and if you're not single, again, I'm not convinced that you will not be single in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a timeline for you guys. Can we get a message for group number 3 about when on a Monday? When are they going to be meeting? Within 6 months. So for some of you, it's going to be within 6 months on a Monday. On a Thursday. At sunset. In September. Okay. So, Monday, Thursday, at sunset, within 6 months in September, okay? I feel like the 6-month timeline, especially for those of you who are in a relationship and still are going to have to go through the process of the separation, I would feel a little bit wary about that 6-month timeline. For those of you who are single, who've been healing, who have been finding your inner independence and strength, working through your anxiety, I do believe that you can expect a partner coming into your life within the next 6 months, perhaps in September. I know that's a little bit further than 6 months, since we just left September. That's almost like a year away. But that is the timeline we have for you guys, group number 3. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, beautiful. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope this message was helpful. And that is all I've got. So bye.